Hello, good morning, welcome back, my dear. In our previous class, we have seen some of question answers. Okay, and today we are going to deal question answers again, but from D side. Explain the following. So, it is our sixth lecture on chapter number 4, Dream Children Reverie, written by Charles Lamb. Okay, and we have seen about the lesson. We have good idea about the life of Charles Lamb and what was the likeness happened in Charles Lamb's life, okay, and how he suffered, okay, and he had lost his grandmother, he had lost his brother, he had lost his beloved one, okay. So he was in pain, he had great sufferings, okay. So we have seen in question answers, we have seen in lesson, we have good idea about the life of Charles Lamb. So he could not fulfill his dream in real life. That's why he create his own imaginary world. He would like to unite a family. He would like to create a family, and he would like to having childrens. Okay, he would like to unite or create a family with children, but that was his undesirable dream, okay, that became his undesirable dream, okay. It was not possible to fulfill his dream for him in reality. So that's why he has to create an imaginary world, and he created two imaginary children, John and Alice, okay. So it was about the lesson. You have good idea. Now we are solving. Explain the following. Okay, keep open your book, and I wrote down the questions in brief, in short. Okay, you can check the question answer in your book. So children love to listen to a story about their elders when they are children, to stretch their imagination to the conception of a traditionary great uncle, grandma whom they never saw. Yes. So if we talk about, we know that every children would like to listen the story of their ancestors. Okay. Children are fond of listening a story of their ancestors. Okay. So in same like that, Charles Lamb had two imaginary children, John and Alice. Okay, so John and Alice also would like to listen about their ancestor. Okay, they are very curious to know about their grandmother. In fact, they are imaginary children, but like all the children are fond of listening the story of their ancestors. So same like that, John and Alice also would like to listen to the story of their grandmother who lived in the great house of Norfolk, who was a religious and pious lady. Okay, then she suffered from a deadly disease, cancer. Okay, but she was respected by all. She was great dancer in her youth. Okay, she was very religious and pious lady. She was noble lady. She was respected by every member of the society, either rich or poor. Okay, so they would like to listen. Children have this quality. Children have very close to listen the story of their ancestors. Okay, we have seen in our houses many times we ask to our grandparents to listen about their grandparents. Okay, so same like that, the imaginary children John and Alice would like to listen the story of their ancestor. Okay, so firstly they would like to listen about their grandmother, who was Mrs. Field, who lived in a great house of Norfolk. She was a great and religious lady. Okay, and later she suffered from a deadly disease, cancer. And when she died, so lots of or thousands of people joined her funeral. Okay, and people came from far off places for showing their respect. Okay, for showing their respect towards her. Okay, so she was very great lady, and she loved all the grandchildren very much. Okay, and she always she always requires, she always wants to have children with her in their holidays or summer vacation. Okay, and she had special attention towards a bit older brother of Charles Lamb, John Lamb. Okay, so children would like to listen about their uncle. Yes, they would like to listen about their uncle John Lamb. John Lamb was a bit older than Charles Lamb. Okay, he was a bit older brother. He was a bit older than Charles Lamb. Okay, and he was a great, spirited, and youthful, energetic boy. He was extremely handsome, John Lamb, and that's why their grandmother had special attention towards John Lamb. Okay, and John Lamb always helped Charles Lamb. Okay, because our writer Charles Lamb was unable to walk as he was lame, so John Lamb always carried Charles Lamb on his back. Okay, and writer all the time like to sit alone. Writer likes loneliness. Our writer doesn't want to go anywhere. He doesn't want any interfere, okay, from anyone. Okay, he doesn't like to company with another children or brothers. Okay, he doesn't like any friends enter in his life. Okay, he likes loneliness, so he sits in loneliness. But John Lamb always carry him on his back because writer could not possible to walk as he was lame. So children would like to listen about their great uncle who had helped their father while he was lame. Okay, then John Lamb himself became lame. Okay, he could not possible to walk. He had great suffering. He was in pain. Okay, and his death haunted the writer for a long time, and Charles Lamb always missed him. Charles Lamb, our writer, all the time memorized his brother. Okay, and he wished for him to be alive and quarrel with him. Okay, Charles Lamb always loved his brother's sweetness, closeness. Okay, so that's why while writer was describing about his a bit older brother, children were very curious. John and Alice were very curious to know about their grandmother, their great uncle John Lamb. Okay, then they were curious to know about their mother. Yes, finally in the end of the story they would like to think, they would like to listen, they would like to hear about their great mother, how she was. And once this Alice, the girl, asked John Lamb, tell me some similarities in between my mother and me, in between me and my mother. So that time Charles Lamb described that your mother's hair and your mother's has bright color hair. Okay, and so her eyes and her hair are similar to your eyes and hair. So that was the similarity. That were the similarity that John Lamb saw in his daughter. Okay, so then children would like to listen about their great mother, Alice W.N. So that time writer told that I don't have marry with your mother. Okay, because I gave her proposal. Okay, I proposed her, but she would not like to marry with me. She married with another man. Okay, so that's why I was rejected. I was refused by her. So I had severe pain. Okay, so you are not my real children. You are my imaginary children because I could not fulfill my dream to have family and children in reality. So that's why I just imagine you in my dream. Okay, so it was about question number 1. Okay, and you have good idea for the story, so I don't think so it will be very tough to describing the lesson. Okay. Question number 2. I missed his kindness and I missed his crossness and wished him to be alive again, to be quarrel with him, for we quarrel sometimes rather than not have him again, and was uneasy without him. So now it was about John Lamb. Yes, John Lamb was a bit older than Charles Lamb. He was elder brother of Charles Lamb. He had special attention from his grandmother, Mrs. Field, because he was extremely beautiful boy, okay, and he took care for the garden, he took care for the great house of Norfolk, okay, and he is loved by every children loved him very much, okay. His nature was very sweet, that's why he is liked by everyone, okay. That's why Mrs. Field always keep her special attention towards him, okay. And he always very helpful because he took care for the garden, okay. He took care for every children, okay. He took care for the great Norfolk house, okay. So that's why he was very loving boy, okay. He was very fascinated by everyone, okay. And he helped Charles Lamb all the time because Charles Lamb was lame, he could not possible to walk, so John Lamb always carry Charles Lamb on his back, okay. And later he himself became lame, he had severe pain, so his death haunted the writer for a long time, okay. So John Lamb was also a special character of this story, okay, who played very vital role in the story. So that's why Charles Lamb always missed him, okay. And Charles Lamb wished for him to be alive and be quarrel with him again, okay. That's why Charles Lamb always missed his closeness, okay, and his sweet nature, his helpful nature, okay. So that's why our writer Charles Lamb always missed, okay, always missed many things. So it was about the question. That's why Charles Lamb missed his sweetness, kindness, crossness, okay, and he wished for him to be alive again and to be quarrel with him again, okay. So it was related to question number 2. Now we are seeing for question number 3. We are not of allies, nor of thee, nor are the children at all. The children of allies called Beltium. Father, we are nothing less than nothing and dream. We are only what might have been and must wait upon the tedious shores of Lethe million of ages. So in this question is asking that what happened when children came to know that they are not real, they are an imaginary children. They are imaginary children. So it happened, they were shocked, they were feeling very strange, okay. They were amazed, they got puzzled, okay. Because after listening about their grandmother, about their great uncle, now they would like to listen about their mother, their pretty mother, okay. So they ask, Father, what happened about our mother? Tell me or describe about our mother, okay. So then Charles Lamb described that I had proposed her, okay, but I was rejected, I was refused. I proposed her for getting married with me, okay, but I was rejected, I was refused by her, okay. And I had disappointing affair to her. It was a disappointing affair, okay, because when he proposed her, she refused, she rejected him, okay, and she get married with another man, okay. And then Charles Lamb was in severe pain, he had great pain, he could not tolerate, okay. So the children were shocked, if you didn't get married with our mother, so who we are? and how we are exist, what is about our existence, how we came in the world. Okay, so they were feeling very strangely. Okay, they were feeling very unknowingly. Okay, they got puzzled. So that time Charles Lamb described that, my dears, it was not possible for me to fulfill my dreams in reality. I would like to unite or make my family, to have children, okay, but it could not possible for me for filling my dreams in reality. Okay, so that's why I created you. That's why in my dream I imagine you as my imaginary children. And children are fond of listening the story of the ancestors. So that's why you were very curious to know about their ancestor. So I told you about your grandmother, I told you about your great uncle, and now I was telling you about your mother. But you had asked me before my speaking. Okay, so you are just my imaginary children. Okay, so when the children heard about their existence as they were imaginary children, so they were shocked and suddenly, immediately they disappeared. Okay, and as they disappeared from there, the writer was awakened. Okay, the writer was awakened, and as he was awakened, he saw around him, he saw about him. Okay, so he saw nobody, he saw nothing was there. Okay, neither Alice nor John. Okay, so it was all about the question answer. You should write down everything in your fair copy. I am sending you work in your homework images or study material. So you should complete your fair copy as possible. Okay, and learn everything properly. Thank you.